Welcome. Today, we're diving into the latest updates on the pharmaceutical quality system, specifically the ICH Q10 framework. I'm Dr. S.K. Singh, and together we'll explore how these changes impact quality management in pharma. Let's get started and see what's new in this important area. Let's start with an overview of ICH Q10. It's a framework designed to build a strong pharmaceutical quality system that works across the entire product lifecycle. The goal is clear: to ensure products are realized effectively, maintain control, and keep improving over time. It also focuses on managing knowledge and supporting risk management. This system covers every stage, from development and technology transfer, through commercial manufacturing, all the way to product discontinuation. It's a complete approach to quality in pharmaceuticals. Let's explore how pharmaceutical quality systems have evolved over time. Traditionally, the focus was on compliance, meeting regulations after the fact. Quality management was mostly reactive, relying on manual processes and limited data. Today, the approach is very different. It's risk-based, proactive, and embraces digital tools. We manage quality throughout the entire product lifecycle, using predictive monitoring and continuous verification. The industry is shifting from quality by inspection to quality by design and continuous assurance. It's a smarter, more integrated way to ensure quality. Let's break down the core elements of ICH Q10. At its heart, there are 4 key elements in the pharmaceutical quality system. First, we have the process performance and product quality monitoring system, keeping a constant eye on how things are running. Next is the corrective and preventive action system, or CAPA, fixing issues before they become problems. Then, the change management system, managing any adjustments carefully. Finally, management review, leaders regularly assessing performance and quality. Supporting all this are knowledge management and quality risk management. Together, they help maintain a sustained state of control. Let's talk about how we keep a close eye on both process performance and product quality. Modern monitoring focuses on several key areas: critical process parameters, critical quality attributes, environmental conditions, process capability, and trend analysis. For example, in tablet manufacturing, we track things like compression force, tablet hardness, weight variation, and dissolution profile. This approach helps us catch any process drift early, before it impacts the quality of the final product. It's all about staying ahead, not just reacting. On this slide, we're focusing on the outcome, the prioritized control measures and monitoring strategies that come from a thorough risk assessment. We see hazards like pressure excursion and equipment failure flagged as high risk, while temperature variation is medium. This approach ties into enhanced quality risk management, integrating ICH Q9, R1, with ICH Q10, which regulators are emphasizing more and more. We also highlight common tools like FMEA and HACCP that help us make risk-based decisions. Finally, there's an example of assessing risks in a sterile filling process, showing how it all comes together in practice. Let's talk about modern change management systems and how they guide us through the entire life cycle of a change. Regulatory bodies expect changes to be planned carefully, evaluated thoroughly, approved by the right people, verified for effectiveness, and fully documented. Take, for example, introducing a new HPLC system. We need to assess validation requirements, training impacts, data integrity risks, and regulatory consequences. This approach aligns with ICH Q12, which helps us manage post-approval changes more efficiently and confidently. Let's talk about improving how we manage CAPA, that's corrective and preventive actions. Regulators like the FDA and EU inspectors aren't just counting how many CAPAs we have anymore. They're focusing on how effective those actions really are. The CAPA lifecycle starts with identifying a deviation, then digging into the root cause. Next, we implement corrective and preventive steps, and finally, verify if those actions worked. For example, a repeated environmental monitoring issue might trace back to a faulty HVAC damper. Fixing that and boosting maintenance helps prevent it from happening again. Let's talk about how digitalization is transforming pharmaceutical quality systems, what we call Pharma 4 and digital quality. Emerging technologies like electronic quality management systems, or EQMS, electronic batch records, and AI-driven quality analytics are changing the game. For example, EQMS can automatically track deviations, corrective actions, change controls, and training compliance. The benefits: faster investigations, better traceability, and stronger compliance, all crucial for keeping quality high and processes smooth. Let's talk about knowledge management and continuous improvement, two sides of the same coin. We gather knowledge from many sources: development studies, validation reports, deviations, complaints, and audit findings. For example, spotting a pattern in deviation data might reveal recurring equipment failures. We then use that insight to update our preventive maintenance strategy. Continuous improvement is driven by internal audits, process performance reviews, and product quality reviews. Together, these efforts keep us learning and evolving, making our processes stronger over time. Let's talk about emerging regulatory expectations shaping our industry today. Around the world, regulators are focusing on several key areas: quality culture, data integrity governance, and contamination control strategies. They're also paying close attention to AI, computerized systems validation, and continuous process verification. Real-time release testing and sustainability integration are gaining ground too, along with life cycle quality management. What's new is how inspectors are shifting their approach. They're looking beyond single compliance issues, assessing the maturity of the entire pharmaceutical quality system and how well it's managed. To succeed, we need several key factors working together. Strong leadership commitment sets the tone from the top. An effective quality culture keeps everyone aligned. Integrated risk management and robust change control help us stay ahead of challenges. Digital transformation and continuous learning keep us evolving. A modern product quality system is risk-based, data-driven, life-cycle-oriented, and digitally enabled. Operational excellence means continuous monitoring, predictive quality management, knowledge sharing, and ongoing improvement. All this leads to real compliance benefits: better inspection readiness, fewer deviations, higher product quality, and faster adaptation to regulations. ICH Q10 remains the cornerstone of a modern pharmaceutical quality system. It helps us ensure product quality, protect patient safety, and meet regulatory demands throughout the entire product lifecycle. As digital technologies and data-driven approaches become more common, we're able to boost process performance, manage change more effectively, and drive continuous improvement. A strong quality system doesn't just keep us compliant, it also supports operational excellence and inspection readiness, making sure we consistently deliver safe, effective medicines. A brief transitional moment here as we move between sections of the presentation. Let's continue forward to the next topic, which we'll explore in more depth. That brings us to the end. If you need any further support, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you for your time and attention. It's been a pleasure sharing this with you. Take care. This video was created with SlideSpeak. Visit SlideSpeak to turn your presentations into engaging AI-narrated videos.